Alright, hey guys, we're back here for another tutorial here, Tour 10, the new holes, Porthello Cove, that I've been running some shots for you guys today. You can see, grab an opponent, Porthello hole 9. So this is, 8 and 9 I'm looking at as the two hardest for this setup, with no question about it. What you're going to see me usually do is you're going to see me just kind of play it safe over this way intentionally. You can see that I'm going to try to use this as my land zone and just kind of shoot it towards that bunker. And in this situation, I'm going to play about 1 per ring and just kind of visualize, 8 rings over for my play. Anytime that you go into max overpower, similar to what I'm doing, you always need to consider kind of extra wind. And here you can see that it's shooting up towards the bunker. You just need to make sure that you don't crank the top spin full if you can, just to be on the safe side. But do keep in mind when you go max OP like that, that you need to kind of overplay a little bit. So for me, overplaying my wind about 30% puts it right about 1.0 per ring. So that's what you'll see me do. And you just need to get kind of a nice general idea on drives. It usually doesn't require, the absolute most precision because of the fact that, you can still great ball and all that other nonsense when you go into full power. So, you do want to kind of accommodate for that as well. I got to kind of favor the center of the fairway more towards that right edge just in case. So you'll see me play off to the side just a little bit. Just to make sure I don't go in that rough. Here you can see a very challenging situation at hand. So what I'll usually do is you'll see me max, and I'm going to need to go very centered into the fairway. It's only going to land right about here. So what you're going to see me do is kind of set up, kind of looking at this as my land zone. I'm just kind of setting up, and then you're going to see me full crank landscape this. Now what this is going to do is it's going to get it to cut harder towards the right, hopefully around the bend. Ooh, so I landed just a little bit more towards the left than I wanted. You can see that wind effect really makes it harder for the ball to come back. And you can see with me and the sniper in that situation, I was very maxed. And here you can see a guy, especially who brings Guardian. So you can see this is already creating one complication. When you bring Guardian to this tour, you have to consider the possibility that 9, you're going to basically put a lot of pressure on your short game. Because certain winds, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And keep in mind, the guy didn't drive it as far as I did. Also, didn't bring a power ball as good as mine. So he's going to be that much farther behind. And as you can see, the landscape component for me was very helpful as well. And there you can see that my opponent is just going in towards the rough. So here you can see that we're just going to have just kind of a short little pitch here. I'm going to play this very tight to the hole, kind of like this. Just kind of try to land it into the cup more than anything. So, get that 4th bounce kind of right tight on the hole. This is a very straight wind. My opponent still has a very good chance to make this. And it's also a very low wind as well. But you can see with the flag that it's very easy. So there's still a good possibility that we will be going to shootout. We'll see. Comes down to perfect ball timing and hopefully, being able to just hit that land zone perfect. And cranking up the backspin. Probably wanted to, there you go, move it up a little bit. All in all, that looks pretty good. Has a very good chance with a perfect ball to still go in here. One of the things that I do want to suggest for you guys watching, make sure that you're putting that ball in the center, not short hitting it. Here you can see my opponent puts it in the top of the circle, doesn't get to the hole. that takes off at least a ring. So wherever a ring is, it might even be a ring and a half in that situation, 2 rings. So that can equate to, 2 yards shorter than where you intended to hit it. So something that you do need to keep in mind when you're doing your pitches, and it will get you guys pitching a lot better if you put that ball in the center of the circle every time. So do be careful with that, and be on the lookout for more tutorials to come. Good luck, guys.